your human life is a dream. And I mean dream literally, as in the dreams that you have when you fall asleep are the same as your human waking life. The only difference is that your human waking life is continuous because you believe it is continuous because you believe it's more real. So you experience it as more real and as more continuous. But there's fundamentally no difference. Our dreams that we have at night are actually huge clues as to what is going on in our human waking life. You know, your identity as your human who has to clock in, who has to do this and that is largely dropped when you're dreaming. So you don't even have those concepts of time and I got to do this obligation, I've got to do this. That's why your dreams are just like you're in one location and then you end up in another location just randomly, instantaneously. Have you noticed in lucid dreams that people who report to have lucid dreams, a lot of them say they can control their dreams? Like they just think of a certain place and they're there instantly. They think of a certain thing and it's there instantly. The only reason why our waking lives are not like that is because we believe that they're continuous, that we have to go through change, that we have to go through the process of change, which is not a bad thing. It's a thing that I welcome because going through change is cool. It's fun. It's fun to see how things play out. It's fun to be surprised. You don't want to think, oh, I'd love a child one day, and then a child is just like delivered to your front door 1 second later. I don't think any of us want that. I think we want the things that we desire in the timing that we desire it, which is very much possible, if you're aware it's possible. But yeah, the only reason why our dreams and our waking life feel different is because we have the belief that our waking life is continuous, that time exists, that we have to go through change. But as you get further along this whole manifestation, reality creation journey, you will realize and you will see that our waking life is way more malleable than we originally thought it was, years past. Have you noticed that since 2020, a lot of people have been saying that time feels weird, things feel weird, like just all these events, just everything just feels weird. The reason why is because collectively we're waking up to the fact that we're dreaming. And everybody does it at their own pace. It's not necessarily everybody wakes up at the same time. Some people already know. Some people are just a little suspicious, like something's going on here. Other people are like in the middle. Some people are still pretty much asleep, but they just feel a little bit weird. Everybody's going at their own pace, but a lot of people are now waking up to the idea that this is a dream. And acknowledging that this is a dream makes this manifestation thing so easy. But I think a lot of people say the correct things, but they don't understand. And I think they don't understand what they're saying because they don't want to accept, or they don't want the ramifications of what they think accepting that truth is. Like, for me, it's like, when I didn't accept that this was a dream, like it was fear behind that, because I'm like, if this is a dream, then we're just stuck in this like eternal dream forever and ever and ever. And I was scared of that. But there's no reason to be scared because any portion of existence that can be experienced is a dream. The only thing that is not a dream is source in its full entirety, as it's the infinite nature of source. This is the only thing that's not a dream because that's the only thing that cannot be changed. Everything that can be changed is a dream. Every experience that we have. So as long as you're experiencing something, you're in a dream. And if you're in a dream, it's malleable. You can change it. The only reason why human existence feels like, oh, it's not changing is because we continue to choose to believe that time exists and we have to go through change and yada, 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 yada. We don't realize that everything is happening right now, in this instance, in this dream, that we're just in an eternal now. When we wake up to the fact that we're in a dream, time, change, all of that gets trippy. And I don't mean trippy in a bad way. It's actually a lot of fun. Like seeing how things are not as it seems.